Some people tend to get, convenient amnesia when shit happens, or we just got people who just like to add to the story.
Oh, these old rappers get on pod. That rappers had an S on it. So I don't know. I'm just instigating, but
Yeah, you is. Yeah,
Business Podcast.
yeah. We in the building once again, man. And tonight, man, we got something different, something special. Hey, we talking about Young Buck.
yeah,
Young Buck talking his shit, gentlemen. What's going
yeah,
on?
yeah. Buck, I guess Buck heard something he didn't like on Jada and Kiss podcast, and he say, "Hey man, fuck all these interviews. Let me get in his booth one time and address this situation. Say I got knocked the out."
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, somebody said he called a two-piece, bro. Like, not Buck.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Stump.
Responding almost makes it seem true. As I say, all these years that done passed, responding to it now almost makes it seem true because why are you like niggas get pieced up it's just it's a two piece. It's like what you go through the drive through for those. Like it ain't that serious, Buck. But we gonna hear what you got to say.
No. So if the baby was to respond today, if a nigga say he beat baby up and he respond, you think that happened?
I don't think baby will respond to it. Not like this. Cause he like, man, I'm solid, man. Nigga ain't did that shit. Next, turn the page. You know?
His stat sheet is online. You can find it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but we're gonna get into it, man. We got Young Buck, man. He got a song called is it Cappuccino that he dropped?
Cappuccino, yeah.
Yeah, going off on Big Joe, Fat Joe, and talking shit about his little podcast and all the so-called lies. So we can hold you, man. We finna get straight to it, man. And then you know what we gonna do right after that. So let's get it, man.
Yeah, I'm right here, bitch. Hey, every day some new shit.
Hey, let me get that Fat Joe combo, love.
You just want the chicken.
Yeah, I just want the chicken and the biscuit is very important.
It comes with it.
You dig?
Yeah, shit starting to feel like, them OG unit days and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'ma make you niggas stop playing with me, man.
I don't get that. But
Yeah, I'm right here, bitch. Hey. Every day some new shit. These rappers need to quit teaming up on these podcasts, making these little skits. Joe, I'm recovered, let me talk a little bit. Said you gave me a two-piece, well here's the biscuit. Told the story, but you just had to go and twist it. Thought I would miss it. You threw a bottle of water and didn't think that I would risk it. I ought to take it there, but I'm not gonna act like this scripted. Just here to tell the truth so the fans can't get conflicted. No hands was put on nobody, even though I attempted. I don't know if it's just you, Fat Joe, or the Ozempic, but speak facts when you say my name. This ain't the Rucker Park, I don't play them type of games.
You spoke on his response and him actually responding to Fat Joe and just listening to his verse. I don't think he would have thought anyone, because it sounded like this was an old situation.
right.
Some people tend to get convenient amnesia when shit happens, or we just got people who just like to add to the story, and maybe they were asleep or dreaming. I'm gonna give him a pass for responding to it. I know you feel a different type of way, but just imagine that DJ, which we're gonna listen to a little later, didn't say nothing at all. Fat Joe would have had people thinking this shit was true, bro.
Well, them people who would listen to Joe and listen to what he say. It's just 2025. People can believe what they want. Um, if the DJ never responded, think the perception as far as Buck goes and what Joe, says. I mean, Joe got more ears than Buck, so
Absolutely. Absolutely.
the perception I feel like is the exact same, even with the DJ coming out. But yeah,
That DJ, I feel like he we'll get to it. Let's continue, man.
Capping done got out of control out here, man. Keep it real with yourself before you try to keep it real with anybody else. You know what's up. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, who kid, this shit been too long. People been saying shit ain't the same now since Banks and you gone. Really a whole lot done changed now. Maybach is two-tone. Still the switches on the back, I screw the silencer on. Lost my job like Ebro and went and picked up a kilo. I'ma get it regardless, y'all ask 50, he know. Here I go, saving the day again, Buck the hero. New Jack City, Nino, came back from zero. The inside of the Chevy look like a bag of Cheetos. Ain't a day that you can say that my trap house been closed. Ain't no way that I'm gonna play with these rappers, white they know. All these years and I'm still a big factor, I'm just one of them ones. Cold. Yeah. You know? Play with your bitch, don't play with me, man. You know? I know you rappers, a lot of you rappers is really starving. Y'all shit ain't selling no more. You looking for new outlets and shit, but you know.
crazy part is he talking to Fat Joe saying that, and Fat Joe's album on the release tab probably has more views than this video. Like, like,
Of
like
course.
you talking status, like what?
I mean, you said an album compared to a single, right?
A release tab compared to a music video. Like, I'm just saying he can't really talk status with that. He lost me with that shit. I don't know, man.
But he did say they looking for other avenues because they're not selling. I guess he's saying I don't have to do that. I don't know. I haven't looked at his numbers. I'm pretty sure Buck don't do numbers like that. But he said what he said. He meant that shit.
Yeah. He you goddamn right about that. But yeah, he got on the G Herbo. Day late and dollar short on that beat, but
Yeah,
man, I don't know.
very old, very old. I almost didn't want to listen to it, but I had to hear what Buck said, man. I was like, hold on, Buck talking about somebody. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But Buck did his thing, I don't know nothing about it. We gonna get into it a little later. Break this down and see what happened and all that. But what Buck said, I don't think Fat Joe, if Fat Joe was to respond, he couldn't fuck with Buck verse. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you probably right. I haven't heard, I've heard Buck do this more than Joe come out like this. I don't feel like Fat Joe should respond no other way but the way he knows. It's kind of like fucking Cameron and that actor dude. Like, Cam, just come do your little commentary, man, and keep it pushing because it ain't worth it. This shit is old.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad, bro. It's sad. We talking about battle. We talking about rapping, man. Come on, man. We are part of this culture, bro. We can't just give in to the podcast and say, man, just stick to that shit. Don't rap. Don't rap. Why? I want to hear it.
Right. I want to hear it too. For the sake of the culture, I want to hear it too. I will say Fat Joe's last album was better than Buck's last album. So, I don't know what that would sound like him responding. But as far as a grade, this song, you get graded on a diss song scale, and I felt it was weak as far as a diss song. I felt it was kind of on some sensitive shit, kind of. And Fat Joe even bringing it up all these years later, he knows what he's doing. He's going for clicks, so I understand. This was during a Fat Joe Lloyd Banks Jadakiss interview where Lloyd Banks was being interviewed, but you know our Fat Joe, he just insert himself in every fucking conversation. So, but as far as a grade, I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. Yeah.
Um, I think the fact that Buck is still active, just it was necessary. Of course, we know Buck don't have no podcast. He's not a podcaster. And the fact that Fat Joe, did it, said what he said, if we want to preserve black rappers' lives, and I'd rather Buck respond this way because obviously it bothered him. And I ain't gonna sit here and flex with you. If you talking on the internet about me, about some shit that happened a long time ago that maybe some people didn't even know, you doing that shit blatantly to disrespect me, I have to say something to you. I know you're not gonna invite me on your podcast because you ain't G like that. But as far as the grade on what I heard, he hit what he supposed to hit, said what he's supposed to say, responded like he's supposed to respond. I'm gonna give him a B-.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, it wasn't terrible. As far as diss tracks go, what he did, I feel like the second verse, he was just more or less rapping and kind of went off into the status and shit like that. And crazy part is that I think he felt the way because Jadakiss was sitting up there laughing at his ass when he was telling that story. Jadakiss was the whole time was like this, like laughing and shit, and because you hear how he started that song off, these old rappers get on pod. That rappers had an S on it. So I don't know. I'm just instigating, but
Yeah, you is.
Yeah.
With Jada, I didn't see it, but I know how Jada is. He'll laugh, and he might not necessarily be laughing at Buck. He might be laughing at goddamn Fat Joe. Like, why is he doing this?
Yeah. That's what he does all the time. This nigga's wild, yo. This nigga's wild. And Joe will be telling his story, and he'll be sitting there shaking his head like, man, here he go. Like, but I really think Jadakiss, he more political. Even if it's something that is true that Fat Joe is saying, he strays away from those top 5 in the South, top 5. He didn't even want to damn near do that discussion, so.
Okay, switching the topic. Now let me have some fun. Let me just ride with it one time.